Hi, I am MD Lutfur Rahman, Assistant Teacher, Dattopara Secondary School, Noral Sador, Noral, Bangladesh. In this video, I am going to discuss about the articles. The adjectives a or an and the are usually called articles. The words a, an and the are called articles. Article always sits before the noun and indicates it. The English alphabet is now considered to consist of the 26 letters as having an uppercase and a lowercase form, we know. The letters A, E, I, O and U are considered vowel letters. However, Y commonly represents vowels as well as a consonant, as very rarely does W. Conversely, U and I sometimes represent a consonant. Example, quiz and onion respectively. W and Y are sometimes referred as semivowels. The adjectives a or an and the are usually called articles. In short, the words a and the are called articles. Article always sits before the noun and indicates it. Notice a funny thing. A very simple matter. The consonant sound is given, then A is used. The consonant sound is given, then A is used. If the first letter of a word is a consonant letter, A precedes the word. Example, if the first letter of a word is a consonant letter, A precedes the word. A bird, a boy, a cow, a dog, a letter, a soldier, a student, a pen, a teacher. If the first letter of a word is a consonant letter, A precedes the word. Bird, B. B is a consonant letter. Consonant sound is given, then A is used. Consonant sound is given, then A is used. If the first letter of a word is a vowel letter, but the pronunciation is like a consonant letter, A precedes the word. If the first letter of a word is a vowel letter, but the pronunciation is like a consonant letter, A precedes the word. If the pronunciation is like U, Y, O, U, Y is a consonant letter. A university, a union, a useful, a European, a U. If the pronunciation is like wa, W, a one-eyed man, a one taka, a one-act play. The consonant sound is given, then A is used. A very simple matter. The consonant sound is given, then A is used. If the first letter of a word is a vowel letter and precedes the word an apple, an egg, an elephant, an engineer, an idiot, an inkpot, an orange, an ugly, an umbrella, an unwise. If the first letter of a word is a consonant letter but the pronunciation is like a vowel letter and precedes the word. Example, if the pronunciation is like O, an honest man, an honest man. If the pronunciation is like O, an is used, an is used. An honorable man, an honorable man, an honors graduate, an heroic, an hour, an hour. When pronouncing the first letter of some abbreviated words, if a vowel is pronounced at the beginning of the word, then an is used. Notice please, if the pronunciation is like vowel, an MA, an LLB, an MBBS, an MSc, an SB account, an MP, an MAd, an FRCS, and X-ray. The vowel sound is given, then an is used. The consonant sound is given, then a is used. The singular and plural numbers of the common noun that are specified mean the before the number. The boys are playing. The precedes the singular common noun to denote all of the same. Example, the cow is a useful animal. Scripture, magazine name, single object such as earth, sun, moon, river, sea, bay, mountain range, island, ship, east, west, north, south, descriptive or meaningful geographical name is preceded by the. The sits before the famous building, edifice or installation. Example, the Quran, the sun, the earth, the Padma, the Atlantic, the sky, the stars, the moon, the east, the Bay of Bengal, the Taj Mahal, the Second World War, the Himalayas. The adjective of the superlative degree is preceded by the, such as he is the best boy in the class. To compare the two, the adjective is preceded by the comparative degree, such as Saleha is the better of the two girls. The precedes the singular designation title. Example, the president, the prime minister, the headmaster. Morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night are preceded by in, but if at is preceded by at before these nouns, then the does not sit. If the date is written like this, they will sit the 10th of November, the 26th March, the 5th March. If the word road is associated with a road name, the precedes it. Example, the Mirpur Road, the Mirpur Road. This sits before the name of the race and community, the English. If the author's name of the famous book precedes the book, the does not sit, but if the author's name is not before, the sits. Example, the Ognivina of Nazrul. Bed, mosque, church, hospital, prison, school, madrasa, college, university, court. If the place is visited or used for a special purpose, then these sits before them. Mr. Khan went to the school to meet his son's teacher, not as a pupil. Abdul Rahman went to the prison to see Abdul Karim as a visitor. Article does not precede the name Allah or God. The does not precede the name of the day or month. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, January, February, March, April. The does not precede the name of the lake. Lake Baikal, Lake Caspian. The does not precede the name of the game. The does not precede the name of the game. He plays football. He plays football. The does not precede the name of the lake. The does not precede the name of the game. Factitive verbs such as nominate, elect, select, make, appoint, crown, choose. The article does not sit before the complement of verbs. Example, we made him chairman. The does not precede the name of the disease. Example, cholera. The article does not precede the travel vehicle or travel route. Example, by bus, by air. When the common noun is used as an apposition of a proper noun, the does not precede it. Example, Dr. Enamul Haq, Vice Chancellor of Jahangirnagar University, was a scholar. If the date is written in this way, the does not sit 10 November 26 March. The does not precede the name of road, avenue, square, park, Bosundhara Park, park, street. The does not precede the name of the language, English. If the author's name of the famous book precedes the book, the does not sit. Nazrul's Ognibina, Nazrul's Ognibina. But if the author's name is not before, the sits. The Ognibina of Nazrul. Bed, mosque, church, hospital, prison, school, madrasa, college, university, court. If the place is used or inspected in the general sense, primary purpose, then the does not sit before them. After I leave school, I want to go to college as a student. Mr. Rashid is in prison for a murder. As a prisoner. Mr. Karim goes to mosque on Friday. Normally a Muslim goes to mosque. We use a or an in the first sentence before any indefinite singular noun, and we do not use any article before the plural noun. But in the following sentences, second, third sentence, that indefinite noun becomes specific and then the precedes it. Yesterday I saw a bird in my garden. The bird looked very beautiful. Here we use a and here we use the. The does not precede the name of the language. The sits before the name of the race and community. He speaks English like the English. Articles. The adjectives a or an and the are usually called articles. The words a, an and the are called articles. Article always sits before the noun and indicates it. The English alphabet is now considered to consist of the following 26 letters as having an uppercase and a lowercase form. We know the letters A, E, I, O and U are considered vowel letters. However, Y commonly represents vowels as well as a consonant. Example, miss, as very rarely does W. Conversely, U and I sometimes represent a consonant. Example, quiz and onion respectively. W and Y are sometimes referred as semivowels. So thank you everybody.